Hey y'all, what's up? It's Michael Rutherford and
Larry Lane.
a couple of my buds.
And Michael Beal.
We're sitting up in the suite upstairs. I don't know what to tell you. We were trying to put some notes together to talk about what to start with, and when you do a recap, it's where do we start? I mean, we could start at the rewards plan. We could start on the fact that we just saw slide by slide by slide.
The gamified app.
Yeah. And I have Ripplin's first social game on my phone, and we've been playing it in the room. I could walk you through the process of doing a play and running a puzzle and getting coins. We could talk about that. We could talk about, by the way,
the new update for the back office for everybody.
So I mean,
the watch.
I just take a couple. I'm a storyteller. I know we're storytellers. So at the middle of the event, I get a text message that says, "Tell Jonathan not to." Text Jonathan, tell him not to get into this portion of the training just yet. So I call Jonathan from the audience. Jonathan's on stage, and his phone is sitting over on the table. So all of a sudden, you can hear through the speakers Jonathan's watch ringing. Okay, like Dick Tracy.
Insane.
Like Dick Tracy stuff. So his watch, he clicks his button.
Like 007.
Like Daniel Craig, whichever guy you like. He hits his watch and he starts talking to me. I'm on my phone in the audience. He's talking to me through his watch. It's one of the world's first voice-activated smart watches. So we have a little fake conversation, and I say, hey, blah, 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 Brian Underwood, this or that. So then he hangs up with me and he goes, I got to go, bro. I got to call Brian. So he hits a button in Siri, the Apple Siri. So he goes, call Brian Underwood. Mm-hmm. And then through the speakers you hear, because he's got a microphone, you hear his watch calling Brian Underwood's watch, who's in the back of the room. And through their watches, they start having a chat. So then the room is freaking out, literally freaking out.
Seeing something that, it's like sci-fi stuff.
But that watch is going through the Rippln before the Apple stuff.
We'll get there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So then Jonathan goes, here's what's coming in the next little while. He gave us like a particular amount of weeks and months. But he goes, here's what's coming in a little while. And he starts listing off all these products. And he starts with, that first watch, that smart watch that you can literally talk. You can say, post to Facebook, I'm hungry and I almost just got in an accident, send. And it'll post it for you. You can say, text Larry, tell him congratulations on hitting 130,000. And it'll send it. You don't even grab your phone out of your pocket. So he starts debuting and introducing all these programs and products from, customizable iPhone cases to, you guys saw some of the other stuff he was talking about that was pretty slick.
Oh, it's insane. Well, you can talk, Adam.
Oh, no, you guys got it. It's good.
We gotta tell them it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we're all jacked because everyone don't want to go to bed. We have a whole audience back here.
So
awesome.
it was iPhone.
Speakers.
Think of all the stuff. Like we literally had to make notes because there was so much of it. Here's the thing about what's so funny about Rippln. There's two kinds of people. I think people that came to the event. Some of them that were coming no matter what. Like, doesn't matter what was said about the event, they came anyways. People that drove, people that flew. Christian Decker drove 24 hours with 5 kids.
Major kudos to him.
Just people did crazy stuff to get here. There's a bunch of other people that drove. Kermit drove. These guys drove. A bunch of people drove, flew, whatever. Took horses. I don't know. We're in Texas. People took horses to get here.
That'd been a hot ride.
I know. Hey, this place is sweaty and hot.
It's hot as hell.
So there's two types of people. People that came and they were going to come no matter what, and people that are sitting at home on their high knees going, I'm going to let other people go and find out what's really going on. See if Rippln really has what they've been saying that they have. And then I don't know. You guys put it in your own words, but Rippln sort of lifted open the hood and said, look, here's our engine. It's working. It's functioning. And, we're ready to go. Start getting your seats in the vehicle. We're getting ready to go bananas. So whether it was one of the other things, too, that we started off on Friday night, I was referring to it as the elephant in the room. It's I don't know about you guys when you see it, when's the app come out? When's the app come out? When's the app come out? So, you guys walked through that part of it, but Craig, our head development guy from Perth, Australia, come up on stage, and he's obviously sounds cool and smart because he's from Australia and he sounds way cooler than we do. But
he's smart.
And he's as smart as he's as sharp as a tack. And he went through in an hour and said, here's everything about what our new communication app is going to do. And it's way more insane than anything you ever thought it was. And we've got very right around the corner short timelines to get it to go live. So you guys tell me your feedback, your thoughts on what you thought of that as they rolled it out.
Well, I was just thinking, just everything that they rolled out this evening and Friday night, that it just brought everything to realization. It's here. and a lot of people, I know you're probably dealing with it too, but guys, when you see what we are going to bring back after this weekend, come next week, you guys will be able to go out to your teams, like you're going to hear Larry and them, and we're going to be able to help you on that too. And it's going to make the realization for them as well, saying, oh, I get it now. And it's going to be easy once you see everything that comes through here.
And the game app is going to be out really, really soon. And that's what's really, I've always said the communicator, that was never designed to make us go viral. That was going to make us within the platform easier. But the game app, you're going to be able to share that with everybody. He just showed you the game. They're going to be playing it live on webinars. That's where you can literally attach it and share it. Even when you share the game, you earn credits. I've never seen anything like it. The communicator with the video text chat. They've got stuff that no other platform's got, and you got to remember behind it all, we're the only platform that rewards you for social networking. It's no brainer.
And
pull that one up. Pull the one up you were just playing. So I've been upstairs. I was upstairs. Just came back down here to meet. You've got a whole setup in here, and no one's looking at each other. Everyone in here. Adam is playing against a bunch of guys in Clash of Clans, and Mike has got his face glued in Candy Crush on his phone. So
I just got it yesterday.
Speaking of Candy Crush, go ahead and bust that one out.
So,
for all you don't realize, you know what Candy Crush is? What?
So they made an announcement this weekend, and I'll put a little bit of a disclaimer on there, but I'll just leave it as a potential partnership with Candy Crush. We'll just leave it
Did that hit home yet?
We'll leave a potential partnership with Candy Crush. Okay, I wrote on every page of my manual this weekend, refer apps get rewarded, refer apps get rewarded, refer apps get rewarded, refer apps get rewarded. I wrote it 100 times. Refer apps, play the game, get rewarded. Play the game, get rewarded. That's all it is. Download the app, play the game, get rewarded. And there was so much that we dove into, real tangible stuff. Like I was in the suite last night, and Jonathan Budd had portable laptop speakers that are, what do you call it?
Home
What do you call it when you can connect?
USB or
Bluetooth. They're Bluetooth enabled little mini speakers, kind of like the Pill that Beats by Dre has. And you can hook your phone up to it. You can hook your laptop, your iPad, whatever up you want to it. But with no wires. It's got an 8-hour battery. The thing's like, I don't know, a couple $100. That will go through the Rippln. A customizable partnership with a company that sells customizable iPhone cases and laptop cases and Droid cases and stuff like that through the Rippln. There was a complete walkthrough of the entire coaching offer. You guys could talk about Joseph McClendon III, who our very first coaching offer product will be available for purchase this week. As early as Monday or Tuesday.
He had grown men crying.
He sure did. It's crazy.
It's just good stuff. I don't know what else to tell you.
I have my hand up over here.
Right. It's just good stuff.
Unreal.
So there's a lot of stuff that's going to come out this week. I'm just seeing if there's
the back office.
Cover the back. Tell me your favorite thing about the back office.
The back. Well, for me, for the team, because I know a lot of people, and this is new to you, and you really don't know what direction, how to build your team, and really how to do it the right way. So what they've implemented in the back office for all the newbies and people that truly don't understand, it's gonna, when you log in, there's gonna be a little section that says, here first. It's gonna be little 1, 2, 3. What they have numbers or something up there, circles. All right, and the first one is saying, okay, this is what you got to do to unlock the next level. So it shows you exactly what you got to do, so it doesn't, force you to go out there and try to learn everything about the comp plan, because it is pretty robust, and there's a lot of money and a lot of rewards into it. But it walks you step by step, so it's going to make it easy for you to understand it and easy for your team to understand it as well. And that's just incredibly huge. I really haven't seen that too often in this industry at all.
It's the epitome of gamification.
I was gonna say, it shows you. Even to expand on what Mike Gill said, it shows you if you want to go to level 3, if you want to go to level 3 to level 4, it actually shows you the players that are most likely to benefit you. If you went and talked to Sherry, she's your next likely one that will help you get to a level 4. So the app even does that, where you don't have to sort through everything. It shows you exactly what you've got to do to get to the next level. And you've got your clock, so you can see you've got 5 days to do it. You see how many rewards you've got there, so you know if you do it, you can double that. So it's crazy what this app's doing. All you really have to do is go out and share the free game. That's all you got to do.
This is one. I'll get to the game here real quick. What Mike's looking it up. Can you imagine having a game that you're playing and you get stuck, and when like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you have lifelines or whatever. So it's addicting, I'll tell you this. So you want to beat this level. You're like, oh gosh, I need to get help. So you share it with your friends. By sharing it, you get rewarded, okay, by coins, right? Or by sharing it, you get rewarded. And then what happens when you share it? When they look at this game that you're doing and they're going to help you try to figure it out, guess what? They're going to want to do it, and they have a link to that game, the app that you're playing. You just pushed it to help. Now guess what? When they click that, they're in your Ripple. And then now they're going to get addicted, and now they're going to share it, and they push it. Guys, there's no more inviting. This game's just going to go just crazy.
Full detailed rewards plan in its entirety, printed. Every person at the event has it. You'll have it soon. One of the benefits.
As soon as I get to my email.
I know. One of the benefits of coming to the event is it's kind of like going to a concert. It's cool to listen to Taylor Swift or whatever you're into, Social Distortion, I don't care, 50 Cent, whatever you like. It's cool to listen to it on the radio, listen to it on CD. It's cool to watch a YouTube video. It's cool to go to a concert and stand in the parking lot and listen to it over the fence. It's cool to sit in the nosebleeds. It's way more badass to be in the front row on stage where they're like sweating on you. That's what this event is. It's about getting all the information personally and not having to get it third or fourth or fifth person later. In really being a do-it-first leader that says, you know what, no matter what, I'm not going to miss the next event. It's not the only event we're ever going to do. We still haven't even launched. We're still going to be in pre-launch for another few months, at least, maybe, probably till January or February. Now, people will be making a ton of money.
Right.
I mean,
we will be getting rewarded.
They've already got products all the way through Christmas that are going to be going through the Ripple.
There was so much stuff covered.
I've never seen this guy stumped. He's like,
his brain.
Sure, remember what I can't say.
So we're trying to be tongue-tied.
So the one of the cool things that we're not done yet. We still got another whole day tomorrow. So we'll get this out tomorrow morning because it's 1 a.m. now. We don't want to text it out now. I guess we put it on Facebook now if we could YouTube it fast enough, and then we can text it out tomorrow. We got to cut it, but we have a lot of content this week. This upcoming week is going to be a ton of stuff. I think there's a few things immediately that are of huge importance. It's understanding the rewards plan and the benefits of the coaching offer to double your commissions of the rewards plan, of the loyalty offer. That next topic is understanding the value of the loyalty offer. It's hard to buy a CD of a band you've never heard one of their songs, so you just got to hear a song for a few minutes and go, oh, I like it, I'll buy the CD. So that's what this is too. We're going to do a good job this week of sort of doing a download to everybody that's going to watch this about Joseph McClendon, about what he does, about the entire coaching environment, because this is just the very first of a whole bunch of things. Like, I don't have kids, Larry doesn't have kids, Mike does, he's got a son, and Mike played competitive basketball pretty much still now today, his whole life he has to be wearing a basketball jersey. And one of the coaching offers that they were teasing this weekend is it's a high intensity, really killer, athletics course for kids. It's teaching parents how to teach their kids how to play sports, and I'm not doing a good job of explaining it, but a bunch of the people in the audience were freaking out and going, "Oh my gosh, this will be awesome!" I mean, there's so many things. We were up here talking about having baby diapers going through the Ripple because every mom would be refer your other mom's baby diapers and get yours free. Like all these crazy ideas, and actually be able to be rewarded off of it. I mean, there was all these ideas that all weekend was just going crazy. So there's going to be a lot of really neat stuff come out this week. Make a commitment internally right now that wherever the next event is announced at, you're going. None of this, well, let me see what the date is and then I'll check my schedule. I just had dinner with Stacy Wasaki downstairs for a couple of hours.
Amazing.
And she said something about she wants to come to California at the end of October, the beginning of November. Hint, hint. And she wants to come to California and go to Disneyland for her son's birthday. He's never been, wants to go. And then I said, well, she goes, well, when's the next Rippln event? I said, I don't know, maybe around there somewhere, just based on what I know timelines are, probably 100 days from today, since the last event was 100 days ago. And she's like, where do you think it's going to be? I'm like, I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Maybe I know. We'll find out tomorrow. And she goes, well, let me know, and I'll book our vacation around it. And I'm like, done. And it's so funny that was her mindset. Her mindset was her family's all in on what we're doing.
Right.
They're going to build everything else around it because they know this is going to build everything that they're doing. And people always say, you got to get your priorities straight and all that kind of stuff. Hers are.
Right.
So that was what was really fun about it. Is her family she's here with her sister, she's here with her husband. Christian Decker's here with his kids. Nino had his son in the second row dancing during the event. I mean, Brian, we did
had the baby on stage.
I won't tell you what it is, but we did a fun dancing thing that you'll see.
That's awesome.
You're gonna freak out when you see it. Brian had his 9-month-old son dancing on stage with sunglasses on his head with a bunch of us. So, anyways, just make a commitment that we're gonna do our best to bring you as much as we can from this weekend, but commit to being at wherever the event is.
Right.
Just commit to be there. I mean, we were just upstairs planning the Mexico event, which is next weekend. A Brazil event, potentially in October or something. We had a guy fly in who's in another Rippl's got 260,000 people, and he lives in Portugal. Another guy's at 95,000 people that flew in. He's from Israel. Another group flew in. They're from, I want to say Thailand or Taiwan, somewhere over there. They've got 50 or 60,000 people. I mean,
right.
Wild stuff. So they're only here for one reason: get live footage and a real experience from this group, the company, and then in a month, 2 months, 3 months, go bust it in their homeland and have the group go do an event for them there. So they say, look, I saw it firsthand. Here's what you're going to learn. So if you don't go to the event, you lose the ability to have that leverage to say, look, I did it when I had no one in my Ripple. Here's what I learned. I went, I had no one in my group. I went home. My group blew up. You should come to the event too. So anyways, enough about that. But what else? Anything else?
Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was thinking.
I was going to say, what they really showed us this weekend is this platform truly has no limits. There's nothing we can't run through the Ripple services or whatever. So, I mean, we know we're in the right place, and they showed us how much better it's going to get. Even the communicator. I mean, that thing is sick.
For real.
Peace. We're going to bed.
Yeah,
Got to get a couple
it's been a long
hours.
weekend.